Hello and good day to you. It is, of course, Friday the 13th. Unlucky for a huge proportion of people in this country, disabled people, the vulnerable, the elderly, those who are probably going to be retiring very soon, and many other aspects of life in the UK. It's a bad day. The problem I've seen is that I don't believe the result can be such a big turnaround for a proven liar, a man who cannot even face the public when asked to do interviews. He refused to do interviews and be questioned on his policies. A man who consistently has been proven to make up stuff, to fake news, to target the enemies that he sees with complete drivel and lies. Yet people have voted for him, knowing full well that he is who he is and does what he does. And I fail to understand the logic behind all of this. There is only one thing that I can conclude, and people will say, oh no, it's not possible. Trust me, anything is possible in this world if you have enough money and enough power. The thing that I believe is it's a fix. The result is a fix. Boris Johnson's huge majority cannot be true. It cannot be real. There is no way that people would have voted for him, knowing full well that his plans are to get rid of the NHS, to continue persecuting disabled people, remembering that the number of disabled people in this country equate to about 25% of the population. And I need to do some investigations on the number of people that can vote in that particular sector of life. And I cannot believe that disabled people would have voted for him, knowing full well his policies and his treatment of contempt for the 25% of the population in the UK. Now, people will say, oh, well, you're just being sour grapes, bad loser. Well, yes, perhaps, but when the outcome of it is such a huge difference, I mean, we're talking, over 100 seats that he has won by, and I cannot believe that many people would vote for him. And if they do vote, all they're voting for is BREXIT, because he keeps on about, let's get BREXIT done. Unfortunately, I think that he's a liar. Even in his last-minute video promoting the Tory party to vote for them, even in that, he leaves a hint that there could be a possibility that he won't get BREXIT done, because he's going to blame it on Parliament for blocking it. And I believe that this is what's going to happen. Parliament are not going to accept his deals. They will block his exit from the EU. So it will never happen. It will just drag on. It's not going to be resolved by January. It's not going to be resolved probably ever. The point I'm trying to make is that he's a liar, he's a proven liar, and he's even hinted that he probably can't do it, and he's going to blame somebody else for it. People have been gullible enough to vote for him simply based on the idea that he said that we will leave the EU. There's quite clearly some disparity between reality in his mind and reality in the real world. And unfortunately, they are far and few between. Obviously, I'm sticking my neck out here by saying that the whole thing was a fix. That it's been manipulated to make sure that Boris Johnson wins. But it is possible, and it has been known for vote rigging. And as you all know, if voting was as important as it should be, then we would not be allowed to vote because they would be scared of the outcome. And this is what's happened with the EU referendum. They thought, no, they won't want it, but we did. Even if it was not the entire population, but they then were shocked to find out that they had to follow through, and they've spent the next 3.5 years delaying it because they didn't actually want it. For those people that did not have a postal vote and you went out to vote in the rain yesterday, good on you. Now there is a campaign that somebody on this Facebook group, they want to hear from you because they want to hear if you were having problems getting into the polling station, if you were trying to vote and you couldn't vote, or there was issues around voting, because as you all know, why would they want 25% of the population to vote when they are actually targeting disabled people, knowing full well that disabled people are not going to vote for them, so they're going to try and put everything in the way. Now, of course, these are all conspiracy theories, so believe what you want, but I believe that there is substance with what I'm saying, and I can't prove it. I have absolutely zero evidence of it, but I'm sure that eventually, in a matter of time, things will come out. This group, Disabled UK, there's a post on there. If you go and have a look, sign up for it. Disabled UK, time to unite together and be heard. Somebody on there is asking if you've had issues with voting yesterday, then please contact them. If you had trouble yesterday voting, then please go on to that group and contact them, give them details about your issues that you had. Because there are cases where people have rolled up and they can't get in, or they actually have to pass over their ballot paper to somebody to take it inside. All sorts of issues that are security issues. So why would you give somebody your ballot paper? But it is a very, very sad day today. Friday the 13th, unlucky for some people, some of those disabled people and homeless people, those poor people, those people reliant on benefit, so they're reliant on the UC, and the people on the housing waiting lists, and the people waiting for surgery, and the people waiting for healthcare. All of these people, it is a really, really bad day today. Okay, so don't forget, later today we have a live stream. This will be open house, so feel free to come and have a chat. Vent your anger. So it's a Vent Your Anger Day, a live stream tonight at 6 p.m. Bearing in mind that last week nobody bothered to take part in it. So if we get to the point where people don't take part in it, then they will stop, unfortunately, because there's not much point. So, having depressed myself, I'm going to love you and leave you, and have a good day. Bye for now.